Welcome back to the video, and from a request from TheHonkinator, we will be doing our first official tips guide for D4DJ Groovy Mix. Now, there will be one big aspect that we'll be talking about today, and that is the scratch. Now, the scratch is one of the hard aspects within the game, but it could be pretty easy when you go look at all things considered. Now, there will be 3 example songs. 2 of them will be in from Free Live, and 1 of them will be from Medley for specific parts. And we'll be going over 2 specific aspects of scratch. We'll be going over the rolling scratch, and we'll be also going over the regular scratch, as I call it. So the first song that we'll be having here is Days. And Days is a very good song to go show off the rolling scratch. I definitely recommend using rehearsal mode for all this if you want to go utilize practicing. And we will be not covering the entire song, but we will be only covering parts of the song. So let's get into this. Now, the thing about Days is that if you go over here, it will be specifically this part right here where you can go practice. This is the rolling scratch. Now, what I just did there was a rolling scratch. What basically you can do is that this one is good for stuff that has very small spacing and also very narrow scratching. For example, that if it's a very close 3 notes, like in spacing of like these 3 fingers right here, then you definitely want to do a rolling scratch. What I usually do in a rolling scratch is that I just go back and forth, and sometimes you also really don't want to over scratch, because if you over scratch, it will be noted as a bad. So definitely I'd say that just do this motion, and using that motion is going to detect 1 scratch, 2 scratch, because sometimes you could go like this. And in that case, you don't definitely want to do that. So that's one example of rolling scratch, and the way to get better is definitely practice within this song. This song is very good for practicing with, and you'll be able to do it in no time. And what really inspired me for using this as an example was this was one of the first songs that had a very tricky B map overall. And as you can see, I've gotten pretty better at it. Now you can see I can miss there, but overall it just takes a lot more practice and time. I definitely recommend trying this song if you definitely want to get better with scratching, with rolling scratching. I definitely recommend this song because this song definitely has some good aspects within the rolling scratching, but only specifically that part. The next song will be quite the mix within this, so we will be looking at Sekai wa Hitotsu Janai. This is the Milky Holmes first opening, and this song has kind of a mixture of both, but specifically I do want to look at this because this does incorporate some good rolling scratches, but also some normal scratches. Now, you'll definitely see the differences between this one. Usually, this song has a lot of scratches throughout the song, but we will still be looking at the main beginning part. So as you see, there's a normal scratch right here, rolling scratch, and then you get towards normal scratch. Now, this one is definitely a bit on the harder side in terms of it, but overall it can be pretty simple, as you can see here. Now, what to do here specifically is this, is that you scratch, roll. Now, you want to be careful because the thing is that you definitely want to time your scratches pretty well, so this will take some time to overall master. Especially if you're doing a transition from a left to right to left to right, it will be thoroughly tricky. So here, do a normal, count 4. And as you can see, it is definitely on the trickier side, but as you continue on, you will get thoroughly better. What's good thing about this song specifically is that you can over scratch. It gives you overall good spacing, so you can do this. Now, unfortunately, I did miss a note on that, but sometimes you can get distracted with the normal notes. What you have to do theoretically is that you should continue to try to use the song specifically because you'll get better on the left side as you go. As you see right there, that case I did pretty much better, and it always takes just some thorough use of practice. Now, for huge rolling scratches, you definitely focus more on this side. You don't focus on here, but throughout the song you will focus on different areas, as you can see over here. So that's pretty much Sekai wa Hitotsu Janai. Definitely a very good song I recommend if you want to go practice your scratching. The last song we'll be looking at will actually be from the Medley Live, and it is called Certified Human. Now, this song is very good, specifically in medleys, especially with the medley event currently going on at the time of the upload of this video. But this slot works very good from the 2 through 4 position. Now, why does it work good in the 2 through 4 position? Because it gets immediately to the bridge of the first chorus and second chorus, where there's a lot of scratching. Now, I definitely recommend trying to put Days, or more recommended putting this song here, because these songs will definitely help with scratching. Because it's not very good in the 1 position, because it just gets your more normal tap notes and your hold notes. But in this case, this should be pretty good as well. So, we're going to go immediately into this, and we're going to go specifically into the medley. Now, this is still very good for practicing your scratches, because as you can see, you'll get the main start I was just talking about. The rest of the song doesn't really matter unless you really want to practice your taps or holds. I overall struggle with holds, but I think the main thing is that there will be some normal scratches in there. But what's also good about Certified Human is that Certified Human a lot more focuses on the normal scratching, while this one is kind of mixture, as you can see. And as you see there, that spacing between those 2 notes are pretty good, that you can do normal taps, and it's all about your perception. If you perceive and play a bit more faster, you can know when to scratch at a specific time. Now here, this part will be very important, because what happens here is that you have just the chorus, but you also get some practicing before you get to the main area. So, while we wait for the first chorus to finish, you'll get some normal scratching notes, but then you'll get into the main meat and butter with this, or the main meat of this song, which will be this right here. In this case, I gauge this as a normal flicking note, and then you'll have a repeat on the 3rd one. So what you definitely have to do is that this song, if you're looking for more of a full song that does a lot of scratching, but specifically for normal scratching, then this is more of the song. If you want more of the rolling scratching, then definitely do the Milky Holmes opening. So now you'll see you'll go back into this and you can do your normal scratching. And then you immediately go in the 4th slot, you will go immediately to the bridge. And then after that, you pretty much are set from that, because it just repeats the chorus at the same time. And definitely, if you want to go try it, definitely put Certified Human in the 2 through 4 slots. So that's it for today's video, the first video of this tip series. Now, if you want any more clarifications or have any questions, you can go check out my streams for D4DJ Groovy Mix. I stream on Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. Thursdays is at 6 p.m. through 9 p.m. and Friday and Sunday is at 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. all in Pacific Daylight Time. You can also go ask me some questions on Twitter as well, at Megane, and if any of you have more definitely helps with scratches, I can definitely go help you. Basically, in real time, you can go check out our Discord server for Chinny Clan. Other than that, thank you all for joining in today's video. Hope you all continue to embrace darkness, and we will all see you in the next video.